Gobert, and that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. From downtown, can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Minnesota again turning it over.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Over in the corner, Dort. Edwards against Giddey. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Gobert with the block. McDaniels with the ball. Dort covering. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. And there it is for him.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous Alexander? Solid at just spotting. His open teammate.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley into the lane, over to the left wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dort finds Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Williams passes to Giddey. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Outside, Dort, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
And the dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Minnesota with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Outside Edwards. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Wallace has checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Hits it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Slaps it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Towns for three.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Several teams changing it up here. 1:29 left to play in the first. Towns for three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Williams for three. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 8 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Morris. Towns, the pass to Reed, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now Williams. He's got 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City.
And even if Gilgeous Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Wiggins. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. Out to Morris. Over in the corner, Edwards.
Walking foul called on. Wallace. First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards drawing the double team. And here's Anderson from the arc. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. And Hayward the stop.
Well, keeping that ball tight like it's on a string. I love seeing Hayward get a little tricky with his handle and create for himself.
Oh, wow, man.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hayward. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And that one's good. Wiggins. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Wallace. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morris.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Reed, goes up on the wing, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Reed the pass to Edwards. And here's Conley outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And there's the pass to Holmgren. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They need this. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Gordon Hayward. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Anderson.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Lets it go from deep. Back to Edwards. 3-pointer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And gosh, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, some contact in there, but Holmgren maintains his balance and able to complete the play.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 17. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 8 points.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Good on the shot. That's 12 points for Williams.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now here's Edwards. Up in time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
It's stolen by Jordan. Down low, and now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Oh, my!
Wow! You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Inside, Giddey, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
I can't figure out why they aren't going to him more. I mean, he's scoring the ball well for him.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Holmgren with the steal. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options.
Oh, man!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. that falls into that category. That was too much.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome. Of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Goes back up, driving the lane, out to Conley. Shoots the 3, got a hand on it, and they get it back. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in. McDaniel's got 5 points now this quarter.
The save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Time called here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Thunder trailing by 3. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night. Hayward outside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Towns. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? And he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Towns. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Paint is Karl-Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for him. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Thunder trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hayward. Driving inside.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. He doesn't get the second one. Minnesota leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris kicks to Towns. Fires from way outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Wiggins drives in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Wiggins is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And Hayward, then there's Wallace, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That should give us a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. Timberwolves also changing it up. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Reed finds Conley. Back to Reed. Deflects the pass. Here is Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Wallace left side. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. And Edwards launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace, and he converts the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Anderson can't get it to go. They're trailing by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Wallace. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in, and here's Edwards from the arc. The shot misses. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Count the basket. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Passes it to Towns. He takes it in, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Wallace, and the slam dunk by Wallace.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
The Thunder with the lead. On the wing, Giddey. Driving in. Good, and it's Williams Williams who picks up the assist.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Lets the three fly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take. And clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
He kicks to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Holmgren. There's Williams. Count it. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren. And they pick up 2. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target. And now we've got the intentional foul.
His 5th personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's Holmgren. Out to Wallace. Stolen by Michael Conley. For 3, Edwards. And it falls.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
¿Qué lo que? Aquí está. Bájalo, bájalo. Dale. Tú sabes que yo voy a elegir ya a los Bulls. Ah, espérate, este año no. No, qué raro el pichazo y baja eso. Listo, dale, vamos a jugar como los hombres ahora.
Welcome to a
Ya empezó.
special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. I'm
Diantre.
Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForge joining us courtside. We've got the visitors and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got James Harden. LeBron James out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Curry in at the point.
Tú verás.
Shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest
Rose
shots
from
in the game.
3.
Rose, the pass to Pippen. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Uf, qué robada. Ven, este cosa no puede.
Here's Rose. That one's good for two.
Y esa falta.
Oh, this is classic Rose. Never afraid to get physical with the D. And he's gonna show them.
And Curry's got the ball here for the 2010
Yeah.
team. It's a three-point game. Outside Durant. Uses the glass. on the
Diantre.
layup.
Showing the
Te
great
pido.
KD is
Tú
no
verás.
stranger to physical defense.
Ah,
Here's Rodman.
en tu cara, en tu cara. Miren eso.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
Ven acá, boludo.
Howard up top. Walked away. And it's
Robada.
by Rose.
Dale, ven acá, ven, vamos. Uf, Rose.
About a minute and a half through the
En la
first quarter.
foto.
Oh, target from range.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
No.
Kick out Curry. And there's the
Oh, la niña, cómo mire cómo le hice eso.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
James finds Curry.
Le donkeo un triple. ¿Cuál?
He hangs. And the layup is good. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find the shot.
Driving inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Pippen.
Nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
No.
Now here's Howard.
Oof.
Count the basket.
Súbame ahora.
Here's Rodman.
En tu cara.
By James. Rodman,
No.
good. Curry surveys. It's James on the wing. On the wing, Harden fires the three, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
Súbame ahora mismo.
They're making
¿Tú sabes quién te activaste ahora mismo? Oye, voy solo, suavecito.
Pass to Pippen, and it's Kevin Durant.
Falta y eso.
That's his first foul. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Pippen. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. A shot by
Eso fue
Butler.
falta, mi hermano.
timed the play perfectly.
Uf,
He saw
un diandrazo.
the shot.
Ah, no sé, si mira lo que yo hago.
Ah, the finesse on full display. They get the rebound. Great
Oh,
positioning on the putback.
miren eso.
Are major bonus points if you can get them.
Diantre.
James with the ball.
Se la robo como siempre. No aquí. Y
Check by James.
un punto ahí. Yo pensaba que esto era más bueno, loco.
The hustle stats for Chicago.
From the very start of this game, they
Esto es como jugar con una niña de 2 años.
Using
Good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Ya me pudiste alcanzar.
The opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just
En tu cara.
mistake out there. He was roaming the rim to extend hang time.
Maybe making sure the landing
El
was fine
diantre.
for the takeoff. Leonard passes to Howard. From deep. And it's Chicago with the board.
Aquí va Gilmore. Ahora Jordan. Punto.
Grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk. Finishing up on that one just a little bit.
Ahí va Jordan. Y donkeazo. O sea, tú eres una basura y yo pensaba que tú eras mejor, loco.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. The drive by Harden, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You guys love getting to the line like James Harden. Pump fake move.
And he's good on the second.
Tú vas a ver ahora.
Rose outside. And it goes. As the official
23 de Jordan.
and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Punto como siempre.
After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Poke loose.
El diantre.
Last touch by
Suyo falló. Ah, no, es pelota.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter.
Y eso que nada más le estoy jugando con donqueo.
Rose.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
And it's all the ball for the 2010 team.
Y eso que estoy jugando con el nivel.
Harden from outside. And Chicago with the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line. Chance at a three-point play.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Anthony's checked in for James. And Leonard.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when
Ahí voy.
Oh! So far, 2 for 2.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Harden.
Dale, tira.
This one for three. Harden shoots
Okay.
There's that unlimited range that James Harden and maybe a couple other guys on the planet can shoot from.
Ya, me voy a activar de verdad.
That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out.
La robada del año. Vengo por acá y
When you talk wings, Harden is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
pero no contó.
11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Ten atento a la pizza.
We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Ay, lo debiste decir el micrófono, con verdad. Suena
What I
cool.
love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered.
Robada del año.
Out there with James Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Anthony. And it's Davis in the
Tazo. Cara.
Game of Butler is all about sharing the
Se
rock
juega
and getting
por
his
menos
guys
10
involved.
puntos, loco, en verdad.
Leonard on the wing. With the crossover. Nice move.
Oh!
Leonard throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Oh!
Down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Sloan's got a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. That one a little long.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Armstrong with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
That bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
They get it back. Gilmore. Always makes his first one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box up.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Bulls making a switch here. 10 minutes check here. And Sloan gets it to go.
¿Qué estoy haciendo este niño? Bueno, no un niño.
Everything to fall. Shooting 6 for 6 on the night.
¿Cuántos años que tiene? Como 16 años.
Just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys and make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that their rebound is going to put his foot on the pedal.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from LA.
Brian, some people are looking at the league to implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically overspent by their keeper pocket and while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Will indeed. That second apron might have the same.
Pero este partido también interesante.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Yeah.
And James has got